booked and busy boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We booked, we busy, we boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We booked and busy boxing. We booked, we busy, we boxing. Booked and busy boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We booked, we busy, we boxing.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know what it is. Book the Busy Boxing with your boy Driz, and I got one for y'all, man. I got a little cheat code for y'all. This for the people that's out there struggling, trying to find, you know, them a good rental at a good rate. I'm about to teach you how to do this real quick. It's really simple. It's a simple process. So all of that, yo, I got rental plugs and this and that. Let me break that down for y'all real quick. Them rental plugs is full of BS. Like, that's just straight like that. I got 6, maybe 5, 6 direct lines, and they not plugs. Like, all it is, they run their business. They independent contractors with budget that got they rentals there that they're renting. So if I call them like, hey, what's going on? I need a rental. He's only gonna, you know, look out for his rentals. He's not gonna sit there and call across the United States for you, try to find you a rental. He's just gonna say, hey, I got a rental, I don't got a rental. That's it. That's all that is. Ain't nobody a real plug that's gonna sit there and devote their time to you to find you a rental. It's just not gonna happen. Like, it just, like, that's all cat. Like, and I'm connected with an actual corporate one, and he never finds me one. Like, you know, he have helped me, gave me some ideas where to find some, but it's not that serious. So this is a quick breakdown how to find you a rental in 5 to 10 minutes. 20 minutes tops. You get what I'm saying? There's a little process you have to go through. I just believe this process is efficient enough to really find you a rental, and it's simple. It's simple. So all of that paying people for a rental plug is cap. It's cap. Because if that place you call and don't have the rental, they're not calling the United States for you to find your rental. It's just not gonna happen. Like, that's just the experience that I done been through, and I just want to help y'all out, you know, get y'all rolling and help y'all try to find the best rate possible. And the best rate out there right now outside of I believe it's co-op. Co-op is probably the cheapest, but they're very hard to get. You need your DUN number, all of this. You need good credit. Like, budget is probably the best price, you know, versus Penske and Ryder. Budget is probably the best situation you could get yourself into, and, you know, at a minimum rate. Because even renting outside of an actual account, you still could get a budget for about $500. Now, I'm gonna give you a little more smoke with that. So when you find your rental, you want to try to find an independent spot. You don't want to find an actual budget location where it's the whole that's the company. You want to find an independent contractor, people that, like, you know, you driving around, you see rentals in like gas stations and automotive repair shops. That's where you want to rent your rental, because they're able to also add their discount to your weekly rates, give you like 20% off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what you want to look for, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that to know if you're going to an actual budget dealer or you're going to an actual budget facility. So this is the secret smoke. I don't know why all these emails keep popping up. My email be going crazy. But this is the secret smoke. You type in budget commercial truck rental. Once you get there to that site, you're going to see that it says personal right here, personal truck rental. You do not want to go under there. That rate is crazy. So you want to hit the budget thing up top. It's going to bring you over, and I hope y'all can see this. It says commercial truck rental. You want to hit that. Boom. All the way to the right. Now you go into the city to where you want to rent. We're going to try to look at my city real quick. So I'm going to put down today's date, which is Friday, returning the following Friday. Pickup time, I'm going to say 12 p.m. I know it's 12 p.m. now, so I'm going to just put 1 p.m. and then I'm going to put returning, same time, 1 p.m., same. Where's my 1 p.m. at? Okay. 1 p.m. You don't want to click flexible dates. You don't want to pick that. You hit select my truck from there. Boom. Now let's see what come up here. So you're going to scroll down. Look. Boom. Look. This is beautiful. Look at that right there. Do y'all see that on there? That say $71.43 a day, 23 cents a mile. So we're going to select that truck. That's the one without a lift gate. Now here goes some smoke right here for y'all too. You're going to put down 500 miles. Why you only going to put down 500 miles is because you got to prepay your miles out the door. So you're going to put just 500 miles to get the minimum rate, which is $115 for 500 miles at 23 cents a mile. So what happens there is the day you get the truck, you get what I'm saying? You're going to have the truck for that follow. You picking it up. So let's say you're going to pick it up today. Then you're going to drop it off next Friday. By the time next Friday come, the place where you rent it from is going to call you. They're going to say, hey, send me a picture of the mileage. Boom. You're going to send them the picture of the mileage right there. That's going, then they're going to calculate from there, and then you're going to get your official rate for that week. But coming out the door, you don't want to prepay miles because you're already going to have a high deposit, all of that. You don't want to prepay 3,500 miles if you're doing over the road 3,500 miles. You know what I mean? Now, if you're going to do Amazon, you probably about 1,500 miles for the week. You get what I'm saying? So you could, if you want, you could prepay your miles, but I'm just telling you how to keep your deposit low because it's going to get a little crazy after this. So I put down 500 miles out the gate, and then, that following Friday, I just send them a picture of the mileage, and then they update and they calculate it and put it all together for me. I give you a little secret smoke too for some other people, how to keep it down even a little more, but I don't recommend it. This is what I do. My experience ain't gonna be your experience ain't gonna be my experience, but I give you a few ins and outs, how to get around a few things. But at the end of the day, you're always gonna owe them whatever mileage that when you pull out from their location. Whatever the mileage is, says 100,000 miles exactly on that truck. By the time you bring that truck back in, you're responsible from everything from 100,000 miles until the time you bring it back in, whatever that odometer say when you bring it back in. So understand, I give you a little smoke on how to get around your weeklies, but I don't recommend you constantly do it. Like I constantly, say I take it out on a Friday, I know my payment next Friday, I may take a picture of the miles on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? To keep 1,000 miles off. You know what I'm saying? But the following week, I'm going to just give them official. So, there's a few ways to skim off the top a little bit, but you're responsible for whatever miles when you leave out the door and they come back in. You know what I'm saying? I don't cheat them. You know what I mean? I just hold back maybe 1,000 miles, just to keep my weekly payment down. But eventually, that following week, I pay that extra 1,000 I held back. That's just a little bit of smoke for y'all. So it's telling me right here, this is where I usually rent from too. It's telling me right here that truck available right now. So, boom. I already know, this is my experience. I rent from this place all the time, so I know that truck is there. So, but this is what you're going to do. So, even though I know it's there for a fact, you pick up you do this. Go from right here. Just go right here. I'm just teach y'all how to get this done. Boom. You scan, you copy it from the zip code all the way up to where it says budget. Copy all of that. Then you go under your new tab and you do this. Paste it. Right. Then you hit enter. Pow. It's gonna give me that phone number right there. Like I said, I rent from here all the time, so I know they got the truck. But what I'm gonna do is a call. Hey, how you doing? Such and such. I'm calling to see if you have a 26-foot box truck available. They said right there they're gonna tell you yes or they're gonna tell you no. You know what I'm saying? So now let's say for instance they say no, but I know for a fact that's there. So let's say for instance they say no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next place that's gonna say it. You get what I'm saying? Bow, and I'm gonna call. Even this one saying the truck you selected is not available at this location. May select another location. I'm still gonna call that number to see what they got. They might got one coming in. It's just not available right there today. But that's how you find it. You just gotta go through the list. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta go through the list. It takes 5 10 minutes. Look, as soon as I clicked it, I already know that this truck is there. Boom. You know what I mean? I say, for instance, this whole list, I call this whole list these 5 people right here. What you do is go down here, it's going to pick another five locations. It's going to say the same thing. Like you see it's red here. North Carolina really hot with rain, so you have to find a location that's not. But you know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, it may not show all of these reds right here. So let's go to another, say this whole list, I call all 15 of them numbers nothing. Okay, so now I'm willing to travel a little bit. So what we going to do is we just go back. I think you got to go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning. I'm going to just put in a whole nother zip code from somewhere else. 206. All the information was still the same. Boom, we'll go select the truck. Now they don't got none of those, but they got a lift gate in that area that I put it. Once again, 500 miles. Continue. Boom. Then you're going to select this right here. Copy. Boom, it's saying that the truck is available right there. Boom, so you're going to go there. You're going to go boom. You're going to paste it. Search it. It's going to bring it up right there. Now, this look like it's not a budget facility, right? But here's your number right here. This is in 201, or is in Bayonne. It's telling me that they got a lift gate joint available. What did we just say? Where did we just get this number? It's telling me they got a lift gate joint available. You know what I'm saying? So all you do is just call, like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Call and see if you have a 26-foot box truck available. Boom. Let me take this a little further for y'all. I'm going to actually make the call. Let me hide my passcode. I don't know. Y'all probably bump into me and want to get my passcode and get my phone. Phone worth $1 million right here. It's my trapper. Legally trapping. Legally. Not illegal. I'm going to call this number for y'all real quick. Let's see if they got one. Let's see what's going on. They may say they don't got it. They may say they do. But
hey, this budget, good afternoon.
hey, how you doing? Calling to see if you got a 26-foot box truck available.
You actually have to call budget trucks for that. The ones that I have here have reservations on them, so budget trucks are the ones that make the reservations and give you a location as to where you can pick it up.
Right. No, I understand that. I was just calling to see if you had one available. I'm on the actual site to make the reservation. I just wanted to make sure it was one available because I had that issue before I make a reservation and I go pick up and it wasn't there. So I was just making sense if y'all actually had one on hand that's on site.
The trucks that we have here generally come based on the reservations that's on the site, so on our screen. So right now, everything that's over there are reservations for them.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
But I'm saying they can search and find a location as available for you.
Right. I get it.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Have a great
No
one.
problem.
See, even he just said something that I just don't believe. I have tried that before, and they just haven't found one for me or whatever. But like he said, he got some there, but they under reservation. So that's probably why it's still showing up like available, because they're actually still sitting on a lot and they're not picked up. I actually went through that before too. They actually had the truck out of service, but being though it was on the site, it had it available, and it was out of service. I still ended up getting the truck still. You know what I mean? Nothing was wrong with the truck. It was just a filter light on. And I told him, like, bro, this is like my 5th budget. Like, that light means nothing. It's gonna stay on. And then it'll go off in a couple of days. But that's how you do the thing. You know what I mean? And then it's showing you right there. After you select the location or whatever, let's go through the process. I'm gonna click select. Now right here, you don't want to click roadside safety net because that's a budget truck. They're not gonna leave their truck on the side of the road, so why should you pay $11 more? And I already went through that experience. One of my drivers, tire bust out. Called up the number. They came, changed the tire, rim, everything. I didn't get billed for it. So, like I said, they're not gonna leave their truck on the side of the road. So that's saying what the total estimate is, $1,332. So it's saying total deposit is $2,000. But all these numbers change when you actually get to the site. So the trick is when you actually doing it, like you go to the summary breakdown. See right here, that's crazy. It's saying $900. So here's another trick. That I learned. Keep going in and out. You see the numbers fluctuate. So you go in and it's saying like 128 a day, leave out, come back on it 10 minutes later and do it again. You know what I mean? The process until you see that it's saying like how the first one was when I went on, it said $78. That's what you want to actually reserve. So that number would be there, and your total number right here would be a lot lower, and then your deposit would be a lot lower. But that's the smoke. That's how you do it. You just go through it like that, and you call up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe that's it. That's how I find my trucks, man. I'm not gonna sit here and keep playing with it like this is how you find them. Like let's put in a whole nother let's put Virginia. Let's put Virginia Beach. We're gonna put Virginia Beach, same dates, pick up, boom, truck, all of that real quick. So that makes he kind of threw it for a loop a little bit right there. Now you see right here it's saying that it's $85 a day. I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna put that 500 miles again. I'm gonna select that. Boom. And it's saying Plaza Garage. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up there. Boom, copy that. I'm going to go back up here, exit that out, paste it, boom, search it. Now, boom, this already showing you this is a garage. So we already know it's not. I'm going to call this one more time because I didn't like how that guy was saying. He was kind of saying that plug stuff. I'm not talking about that. That's fee. 473. So we're gonna go ahead and select that. So see how it changed, how the top price changed to $1,040 from $1,300. The deposit now is $1,565. Then you just gonna put your information, your business information, your information, and your credit card information, the reservation set. Boom. But you just always want to make sure they have one on site.
Thank you for calling Plaza Garage. We are unable to get to the phone right now, but if you please leave your name.
Well, that's how it kind of go right in there. Like I would personally say, call these numbers and make sure the truck is there on site before you book your reservation to it. Because again, like I said, just because it's saying it's available here doesn't mean that somebody else don't already have a reservation on it to pick it up. So when you get there, they're gonna be like, oh no, that truck going out. So you want to make sure that it's there, don't have no reservations on it, and you're gonna put your reservation in now. That's exactly how I did my truck the other day. I called up, I basically was in Virginia too. I called up, I said, hey, how you doing? Says 26-foot box truck. He said, yeah, we got 26-foot box trucks. And then I was like, okay, do you got any reservations on it? He said, nah, no reservations. He said, my other truck has a reservation. I have one available, which is a 2022. I said, oh, it's brand new? He said, yeah. So, with that, I was like, okay, I'm going to put the reservation. Matter of fact, I'm lying. What happened was he had a reservation on it, but it was a one-way reservation. They was picking it up, dropping it off somewhere else. These dealers do not like to lose their truck. So he was like, how long you planning on keeping it? I said between a month, 2 months. He said, okay, well, I'm gonna cancel that reservation that I got on my truck, and I'm gonna let you do the reservation, but make sure you go in there now and do it. So that's what happened. I ended up stealing the truck from somebody because these dealers want their truck back. They don't want these one ways, and they don't want you to drop it off nowhere else. And if you do, you're gonna pay that bag for dropping it off at a separate location. So that's actually how I got my truck. They actually did have a reservation on it, but I told them the length of time that I wanted the truck. So he canceled that reservation they had and gave me the truck, and I went and picked it up. So you got to understand right now, too, in Budget, they have tons of trucks available. Like, understand that this is why a lot of these locations are saying they have them, is because Budget right now is in the midst of switching out these trucks from their old trucks to the new trucks, and they're selling them old trucks. Them old trucks is at auction. Actually, y'all can go look them up. They going for about $30,000. They be in TAC TAC auction. I was on there. I seen about 30 budgets go for sale. But those was a lot of damaged ones and things that was wrong with. I don't know where they're selling these new ones because that's what they're doing. They transitioning from the old trucks to the new trucks. Cause this location that I went to, they had 3. I supposed to pick up 2 more, so I'm gonna give y'all a little more smoke. Something that I experienced with this new 22 truck. It's not diesel. So that means you're going to be wasting a lot more gas, and that's what we're trying to figure out now. If we're going to keep this truck or we're going to take it back, because like we spent probably like $600 already in gas on one trip that was only 600 miles. Like, it's crazy. Well, not total, because we had to drive the truck from VA to North Carolina. So that one tank of gas went for that. And it kind of was like a tank of gas like every 4 hours. Like, it's regular. You're paying a little cheaper, but it's up there. We trying to figure that out now. We either gonna keep that truck, take it back, and try to find one of them diesels, like, because them 2022s is a good truck, really comfortable, seats new, everything, but I don't like it, and it's just wasting too much gas. But that's the secret smoke right there, man. That's the cheat code. This is how you find yourself a truck and you get rolling. You do what I just did. There's no need to pay somebody for something where you can sit here on the computer and find you a truck in 5-10 minutes. It's that simple, that easy. It's just, I guess it just all depends on how far you're willing to travel to pick up that truck. So you're gonna find a truck. Understand it's 52 states. Inside these states is at least 20 budget locations that got trucks, and they're in the midst of transitioning their old trucks to new trucks. So you're gonna find a truck in minutes. Like, you're gonna find a truck in minutes. And it's just that simple. Like I showed y'all when I first came on, the one spot that's right here around the corner from me. I know they got that truck there. I could go pick that truck up right now. And it's just that simple, and I believe it's that simple everywhere. So y'all shouldn't have a problem with rolling. That's the cheat code. You ain't got to pay nobody. You know, you paying for internet already. You got it. It's at your fingertips. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how you do it right there. And it's that simple. Look, $1,040 your total. And it's not even going to be that. Like, I think my rentals was coming out to $1,300 a week for a complete week with official mileage reported. So, you know, again, don't play with the mileage too much, because at one point you're gonna may have to bring the truck in for maintenance, and you don't want to sit here and keep taking these fake pictures and sending it to them and be backed up in miles, $7,000-8,000. They're gonna want that right now, or they probably just tell you you can't take the truck back. Now your business going under because you don't have no truck to move no freight. So I wouldn't play with the mileage too much. What I would do is really just keep it legit. You know what I'm saying? I understand the first week is, you know, you're going to lose a little bit because you're actually putting out that deposit and all of that for the truck. So you can skim off the top that first week, but that following week, make sure you report the real accurate mileage, you know, to keep your business going. Or again, you could just do it from the beginning and prepay the mileage, 3,500 miles. Whatever you don't use will go right back to your car. So, you know, I say be upfront all the way, because you will get jammed up and end up losing the truck and owing a whole bunch of money. But that's the cheat code. That's the secret smoke to get you a rental, get you rolling. 5-10 minutes on there, few phone calls, find you a truck. So when they say they got that truck, they put that reservation in. Bow, go pick up the truck. You know what I mean? So that's for me to y'all. You know what I mean? Hope everybody keep going. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Big Vic, what's up? I'm rocking with the what's that? I gotta go watch y'all video. Youngest box short couple. Shout out to y'all. I love how y'all made that transition from Amazon to over the road. You know, I'm an OTR guy. I love it. You know what I mean? That's where the bag at. Everybody keep going, man. That's it. That's all, man. Y'all already know what it is. Booked and Busy Boxing with your boy Driz. I'm gone.
Booked and busy boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We busy. We boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We booked and busy boxing. We busy. We boxing. Booked and busy boxing. Booked and busy boxing. We busy. We boxing.